right.
Nice,
Hey.
nice.
Well, Tim, it's your thing. So
I
we'll
don't want it anymore. I changed my mind. No. All right. I was hoping to log on to Twitch, but I don't see it's going, so I will just wait.
It takes a second for it to load
we
up
just
on
popped up.
Skype.
Yeah.
There we are. Okay. I just wanted to see our beautiful faces. Okay. Hello, Internet.
Woohoo.
Welcome to our little 4-week sesh campaign, I guess we'll call it. All right, we're just gonna get right into it. I don't give a fuck. Let's go. All right. Well, welcome back to Arcanus. As an eagle flies across the skies, majestic and regal, it soars across the continent of Tyril. Above the barrens of Guldur, but not as high as the peaks of Mount Korg, where the dwarves spend their days mining and expanding the great dwarven city of Grimslav. And in an instant, it begins to descend over the Gallimores and into the forest of Erin Vales. Descending beneath the treetops and weaving between great oaks thousands of years old and hundreds of feet tall, until, Trace, you place your now elven foot onto the forest floor. The leaves crunch under your steps. You open your elven eyes and take in your surroundings. A small flicker of blue light catches your eye. As you follow, more and more of these arcane apparitions appear. As you continue to follow and you take in your surroundings, the wisps lead you to a door within the base of a large and ancient tree. As you follow, the dull browns and greens of fall fade away to the luscious reds and yellows and greens, purples, and vast array of colors of the familiar woods of the Feywild. You quickly realize where you are as you step forward and find yourself in what seems to be a royal court of such, strewn about with a variety of characters. The first one to catch your eye is a large, dirty and stout furbolg. Andy, if you would describe Sal.
Oh, dirty? Jeez. I thought I cleaned that off earlier. Man. Takes out starts writing it down. In front of you, quite tall. Thick. Like a dad. Oh, man.
We left off at like a dad.
Yeah, like a dad.
I hear like a
dad. He has a mohawk that is silver, or gray. It's just turning, salt and pepper. A little goatee, Fu Manchu going on. He's got these brown. It's brown skin or fur, whatever you consider it. He's got these red, almost like tattoos. Going all over his body. He carries a pretty badass piece of wood. And his clothes are all made of leaves of bright pinks and bright blues and bright greens and tied together by what looks like one continual string through the whole thing. I don't know. I think that's good. He'll say hi and put his hand out. My name's Saul, or Mr. Dent, whatever you prefer. You don't look like you're from around here.
Grace, why don't you give us a description of what everyone sees when you enter through this arcane portal and come in through the woods into the Whisper Woods, the domain of the Widow of the Wills.
So Trace he is currently kind of in a almost like a ranger's cloak kind of deal. He has kind of long, shaggy blonde hair and curls. He's very tan. He has these white, they're white or like very pale green markings that kind of go all around his arms, on his hands, up to his chin. They glow, not like super bright, but there's definitely something there that's making them glow. He has a wooden walking staff in his right hand, and he almost looks like he's just ready for any type of adventure. He has his pack on. He's not wearing any shoes currently, and yeah, possible to tell his age.
Trance, as you reach out to shake this large floral hand as it just covers yours, you look over just to the right of Sal, and what you see is to be a fellow elf, if Nox you would describe yourself.
Yeah, so what you'd see right now is a taller elf with silvery, icy hair, hollow eyes, and very elegant clothing right now.
All right. As you release Sal's introduction, standing next to the elf, you see a large centaur with antlered horned helm. Flash, if you could describe Braddock.
I call him Broderick, but that's okay.
Broderick.
So he kind of like bows, and what you see is like a regular human-looking torso, but he has like leather armor that has like leaves woven into it, like a scale mail. So it looks just leafy. He has that it's a green and gold helm with stag antlers on it. He has a equine body that is like a bay dapple, so it's got these like a chestnut fur sort of, but it has like these lighter spots along the back of it, with white socks, if you know what horses socks look like. Other than that, he's got 2 short swords and a bow. And you see every now and then these little flickers of little light spirits that kind of flutter around like birds that happen to fly about him every now and then.
And standing next to him, Trance, as you finish taking in, almost invisible, blending in with the green of the forest, you see a humanoid twisted in vines and leaves and greenery. Jeff, if you could describe your character.
So Verdun steps into the clear, and you see what is clearly some sort of plant-like body, but very humanoid in appearance. Leaves appropriately growing in to cover his important plant privates. You can see, if he were to raise his arms, a small bit of leafiness starting to come in already, but yet no leaves upon his chin. He's very you'd almost want to use the word muscular, but I guess you would have to say he's like vegetative-ular, and it's very nice. You can see the appearance that would resemble humanoid limbs, and he has sort of a vascular vine-like nature that wraps around his, especially arms and forearms. I would say about as tall as the elves, but those of you who are familiar with the Feywild, and I'm sure plenty of you are, would know that he's still quite young for his age. You could tell by the lack of foliage.
Great. And finally, as you all taken. You are all there waiting for your host. So if there's anything you'd like to do or say to each other, now's the time. As you wait there in silence, just the sounds of nature and the Feywild behind you.
Can I walk
Max will
over?
just kind of look around.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I want to walk over to Broderick and his little glowy things and just stick my big old dumb head, get close to him, sniff him, maybe try to touch one.
Can I help you, friend?
Oh, those are pretty.
Thank you. The little sparrow spirits I've befriended.
Cool. Then he's gonna get sidetracked.
Thank you.
by someone else. I mean, does anybody know why we're here? Like, do we know each other?
Oh yes. I'm here because we're always exactly where we are.
Stare off into the distance for a second. Huh. Yeah. All right.
And you're here too, with me. That's interesting, isn't it?
As you guys have this conversation and partake in small talk and just getting to know each other's names, you begin to hear a wind blow as leaves, like when on a windy day, leaves start spinning, and like a little bit of like a tornado on the ground, like just spinning around as you can see the visage of a woman begin to apparate as they go up, and as they go up, more of the body appears as this like 9-foot tall elven woman, adorned in fine looking silks and a leaf mantle off her shoulders, beautiful to the eye, wearing a smaller but similarly like antlered headband crown. And she goes, I see the last of you have made it. Trance, I thank you for arriving so quickly. As most of you know, I am Agrathea, Watcher of the Whisper Woods and Protector of this domain. I have asked you all here by some means or another, whether you are aware of it or not. You all have been especially chosen to protect the Feywild from dangers.
Can I look at everybody and just say, congratulations, it's a good job. Good job.
Broderick does a very regal bow to the queen as she shows up.
She bows and goes, Broderick, it is very nice to see you once again, my friend.
It's a pleasure, my queen.
I'll mimic the bow somewhat, only with a less equine way.
She nods to you in kind. What I ask of you is no easy task, but nothing of importance ever is. I trust that I have all of your committed promises. She'll look at each of you in turn, waiting for some kind of confirmation.
Of course.
Ready to put all those classes to test, my lady.
You have my allegiance for life, my lady.
Excellent. Now, what I ask of you, there is a stranger here in the woods. My friends have told me about it. Put a buzz in my ear. And you can see like 3 little bees like fly off her shoulder, just like off into the Fae, disappearing as she says that. Someone from the outside planes have entered our realm, as if attempting to open the prison and release the blight into the Feywild. Some of you know, and some of you don't, how dangerous this can be for our lands. If the blight and the blight mother were to be released, darkness and decay would corrupt these woods. Many of its innocents would begin to die, and it would be only a matter of time before her decay and rot reached the outside world as well. This Kaldor, this, what they're calling the Avatar of Kaldor, the spirit of an ancient dragon lord of old, one that worships decay and rot, wishes to release the Blight Mother. I need you to find him and stop him.
Out of character.
Yeah.
What was it? Kaldor?
The Avatar of Kaldor. CAL''DORR.
Awesome.
But first, I must send you somewhere much closer to prepare for the challenges ahead of you. Nearby, past the Thunder Swamps to the north, is a troop of entertainers. They do not know what they have in their possession. But we will require it if we are to bind this avatar and keep him from escaping. There are means to shackle him and keep him within this plane. After that, you must head into the domain of Charlemagne, the Candy King. There's a factory where you must get the next member of our group. I do not know what it is he carries, but I have foreseen he carries something important to your task. But secondly, within the factory is an arrow. A special arrow that you will need if you are to defeat Kaldor and stop him from opening the imprisonment of the Blight Mother. Now, after that, if you can get past the Guardian of the Glowstring and find the Avatar of Kaldor, then you must defeat him and stop this madness from happening. Are there any questions?
Do as you wish.
Turn. Yep.
Is a group of travelers nearby?
We call them entertainers.
Entertainers. Okay, that's what I thought. I was playing catch up. Okay. Once we get something from them,
something to bind Kaldor, to shackle him.
Okay, something to bind. Okay. Then we need to head to the realm of Charlemagne.
Yep. The Candy King.
I'm sorry.
The Candy King.
The Candy, like king.
Yeah.
Okay. We got to find some special arrow. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I think I'm coming.
And
Okay.
you need to, the name of the one you need to find is Willie.
Willie. Okay.
She said she doesn't know what he holds that you need, but she has foreseen that he has something you need to complete this.
I think if we just function as a team, this should be just a good walk in the woods. Right?
Excellent.
Now, shouldn't be interesting.
Well, a walk in the woods is what I'm really good at.
My lady, do you really need so many of us?
I believe that all of you will be essential. And you will need all the help you can get. Now, I can't offer much help, but I can do this. Sal?
Yeah.
Nox? And Velden? Step forward.
Dragon steps forward.
When I step forward, I'll drop shape.
She, in turn, touches each of one of you on the head with a slight flash of green. A gift. And hope that it helps you in life, if not in your travels. Each of you can cast the Druidcraft cantrip.
Well, thank you. Thank you. That'll be very, 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 very handy. Oh, I was gonna make some stuff. Sweet.
Yeah, Jeff.
I'm wondering if I can call an audible. I know my DM and I know he's going to say yes, but can I just shrink down to medium size and either retcon my height or say I did it right now, but it's not an ability. I want to be, or I'm sorry, shrink down to small.
Oh yeah, that's no big deal.
Can I swap from medium to small so
Yeah, that's fine.
I can be a little weed.
Easy enough to do.
Guy? Okay, all right. I figure in this group, I don't know, we gotta have a small guy. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, no, we're just, everybody, he's been small the whole time.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, so sorry.
You will
Okay.
see when I drop shape, I wouldn't be too much taller than him.
What? So yeah, what are you when you drop your either shape or?
So you would see shrink down. Clothing would immediately change from elegant robes to a deep black and brown robe set. Hair would stay pretty similar, very silvery, less icy, and the hollow eyes would just be pure black. And somehow the skin would be even paler than before.
Oh, that's different. All right.
Oh, what's wrong there, little buddy?
Now, if you ever get lost, Lewis will show you the way. And as she holds her head, you can see more of those blue will-o'-the-wisps appearing towards the direction that you might need to be going. And as you all turn your eye and you turn back, you see that just the rustling of leaves and Agrathea has vanished. As you were alone in this, it almost, as you turn around, the environment is not as beautiful as you once thought. The colors are more muted now. It's not by any far like sick or anything, but it's just not as bright and not as beautiful as it was a moment ago.
She tends to have that effect on everywhere she goes.
Don't say. All right.
Well, she didn't have to lead the way, but, well, there's a dotted line, apparently.
We're going that way?
Yes, follow the wills.
Alright. I'm gonna just start stomping off.
I'll just kind of shake my head a little and follow after.
Yeah, silently just turn and keep going.
I'm gonna scurry along, keep up.
I'll
So
follow.
if I'm going by how we said, we're going Sal, Trace,
Yep.
Nox, Verdon, and how do you say it again? I just want to make sure I say it right.
Broderick.
Broderick. As you guys enter deeper into the Whisper Woods, the wisps eventually dissipate as you guys head in the correct direction. If you guys give me Sal, give me a survival check.
All right.
Ooh.
Give me a
Me?
survival. You.
Oh, gee.
Wait, all of us or just him?
Just him. He's leading the pack.
Let me pull
Oh,
up my
no.
sheet. Was it ready for... Alright, survival. Oh,
First roll on it.
First roll of the night. That's 11 plus 5 for 16.
16. So you make your way, the swirling vines and the forest almost seems to be alive. But you notice, as with trademark of the Whisper Woods, it's fairly quiet. Even your own voices feel a bit muted when you speak. If you speak up a little bit, it just doesn't seem as loud as it should be. As you exit the Whisper Woods and you begin to trudge through the sundering swamps, the swamp water begins to go like up to your knees, just in what some places are up higher for some of you shorter folk. But for a changeling, I wouldn't have too much trouble, I'm sure, getting to the right height. As you trudge through for several hours, you're met with I'll say Jeff, because I knew your passive perception is how high. Just in the back, behind, like being in the back, because it's what, 18? Passive perception? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
You can hear sound of music. Sounds of horns and drums playing, and it sounds upbeat and happy and merry in the distance. We'll say maybe a couple miles away.
I'm gonna look over.
Do you hear that? Does anyone hear that? It's the sounds of. It's the sounds of meat husks beating on the skins of the dead. And blowing through their tubes and bones.
My little friend, I believe that would be musical instruments.
Yes, they're quite celebratory about it. They
It is a
love
bit
it.
upbeat.
I don't hear anything. Anyway, Trace, so I was telling you about all these classes I gave the kids back in navigation. I'm not gonna get into it, but
Yeah. As you trudge along, and Sal's just leading the way like a dad at Boy Scouts, like leading everyone through these swamps. Like, follow me, you guys. You get off your way a little bit, Sal.
Yeah,
that is. I put a summary for everyone's character, and I don't know if we're gonna trump that one. That is incredible.
And if he finds it, it's purely by luck because he's more interested.
I was gonna
in
say
telling the story.
you start pointing out what's your nature.
My nature is not good. It's 0.
Okay, we start pointing out plants that you think you know.
I make up names.
Yeah, you just make up names and origins for them, and then every once in a while a wisp will catch your eye, and you'll veer right towards that direction. And it'll just kind of, every time you get off track, these wisps just appear, and you start going in the correct direction. As the sounds get louder, and you can hear the sounds of crowds approaching. As you exit the swamp, then you start heading across a strange break in the tree line where you reach this field. You can see in the distance some sort of festival going on. Can't quite tell from this distance, but there's quite a few large crowds coming out of the woods. You can see distance like a few satyrs come out and they're hopping along the field. You can see some forest gnomes, like the grass is kind of tall, but you can see like their hair sticking up out from the grass and they're like running through. A few centaurs, many Eladrin, many fae folk heading towards this festival. And right in the middle is this extremely large tent. As you get closer, you can hear the music and the celebration and the smells of different foods and meats and vegetables cooking on fires. You can see little booths where 2 small satyrs are playing, like they're throwing daggers at a board, to try who can get it into the target closer. There's feats of strength contests and things like that. Simple ball tossing into a small hole on the wall. A lot of like sideshow games as you enter this little carnival row, as it were.
pull out my book and be like, as we're strolling through the book that I was writing all the information, and we were supposed to get something, yeah, right?
Yes, there's supposed to be something that we can get to restrain the fellow was supposed to be beaten in this whole quest, I believe.
Trace, as you guys are walking around, you see a little elven girl, maybe half elven, with a red balloon, and she runs out of like a little alleyway behind one of the carnival things and hits you right on the leg, like runs right into you, not seeing you, and goes, "Oh, sorry, mister."
Oh, it's no worries. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. And just runs off into the crowd.
I'm gonna check my pockets.
Sure. Give me an investigation.
Oh boy.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. I guess my question for you is, did you have any gold on you?
Not much. Probably like 2-3 gold.
You don't anymore.
Eh.
As you check your pockets, you look up, and you just see 2 red balloons floating off into like the sky, and you don't see the girl anywhere.
Okay. Are they like are they above the tree line already, or like are they just starting to float up, or?
They're rapidly just ascending.
I'm just gonna
give me a perception check.
I'm good at those. 18.
You can see them fly up above the tent, and it's pretty high up. But then, just right as they reach the top, they start to descend into the tent.
You know, that tent over there, doesn't it seem a little interesting? And this whole carnival itself, kind of want to check it out. Anyone else?
I'll go with you. I'm interested to watch them eat each other.
I don't think
you
that's
see
what's happening there.
a large hand, but not quite as large as yours, Sal, touches your shoulder as you see a large, let's say, I'm trying to think of the race. I can't remember the name of it, but it's gonna come upon me. Bugbear. A large bugbear. That's what I'm thinking of. Has his hand on your shoulder like, "Hey, you like feats of games of strength?"
I'm not one to back down.
Here you go. Only 1 copper, and you can try this feat. And it's like a classic, like hammer to the bell type game.
All right. Do I have copper? Is the question. I guess I probably have some gold.
I would imagine you do. Most people do when they start. But
It says I have 5 gold, so yeah, I'll take it.
okay. Yeah. All right. There you go. Just give me an athletics check.
I'm like, just before I like get into the swing, I'm gonna rage.
Dude, roll on your wild magic table.
Oh.
And while you do that, Nox, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception's 14.
14. And you're in your small form?
It's just medium.
Just medium?
Just the borderline.
Bit short. Okay.
Yep.
You see this troll-looking guy, but you don't see him. I'll say with a 14. As his knee kind of, like not seeing you, hits you right in your back. Like just runs into you, because this is getting really crowded all of a sudden. And give me a d20 roll.
Okay.
Oops.
18.
You're good. You feel the surge come upon you, but you're able to quelched it down. You hold your shit together. All right, what was your strength check or your athletics?
Oh, athletic. Ooh. Athletics. 17 plus 6, so a 23.
You take that hammer and you slam it down as bing, like it dents the bell in a little bit.
As it hits the bell, a bolt of lightning shoots off like 30 feet away, and some random person needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, hell yeah. So I'm gonna roll a d6. Or d6.
My DC's
We'll say
15.
15.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I need how many people? Just one person?
Just one person.
Broderick, give me a Constitution saving throw.
15.
So you succeed.
You succeed as this lightning bolt back into it hits you, and there's no damage if they succeed, right?
No, nothing happens if they succeed.
All right. Oh, I'll say. He pats you again and shakes your hand.
Fucking shake.
Good
his
job,
hand now.
sir. What?
I'll shake his hand now. Like, this isn't a gentleman's shake anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then he just goes back to like his business,
My,
trying to get other people in.
tattoo marks, you guys notice probably the most thing is they light up like a hot pink on my brown skin.
Yeah. As like lightning kind of just for a few minutes as you guys continue on. Unless you're gonna punch someone or punch yourself, your rage subsides. Your rage subsides.
I'm not an intelligent character. I don't save shit. So.
As you can see, the crowds do begin to start funneling into the tent. As you can see, two beings. One very large orc-like character, but he's got white powder and paint on his face. His eyes are blackened in with makeup. He's got like a red painted nose, and he's wearing some like striped and checkered clothing, very clownish. And next to him on the other side of the door on a milk crate, like a crate of something, is this goblin with very similar makeup, but with long white hair that just kind of streaks down to his shoulders. And they're beckoning everyone in, and I'll come see the show, everyone.
God, I hate clowns. Kind of mutter under my breath.
Nox will give just a way too loud of a laugh for what should be. And he'll just stand there, just kind of looking at the clowns.
Like, everyone, please come see the show. Did everyone?
A chair to
I know I wanted to check this out, but do you guys think we even have time for this? We're kind of on.
Well, I think we need to find the item that we're in search of first. We don't necessarily need to be here for the show, but I mean, we gotta find whatever it is.
You can't pass down a good show, though, right?
Oh.
Are we gonna
Yeah,
watch them
it's-
eat their dead?
No, they don't do that here, Verdun.
No, they cook it. I can smell it. Can you smell their own
That's
dead?
the refreshments. You can eat the food here.
What do I smell?
You smell various like meats, small deers and game
I
and
told
things
you.
like that. You smell roasting vegetables as well. There's corn roasted for people who are just like buying like on the cob, like just corn. There's some wild fruit that some of you have seen, but some of you have probably never seen in your life. Some with prickles, some with spiral seeds in them. They're very exotic.
I would like to buy some corn before we go into the show.
Sure,
You can't watch a
sure.
show without popcorn.
Yeah.
It's my
You
job.
go
I
through
will
this
buy
whole-
one for everybody in the
Everyone gets a steaming corn on the
Oh.
cob with like on a stick.
Yeah, like, hand them off.
I will consume this seed.
I'll kind of look around, just see how the others are eating it.
Just
Yeah.
Do
There's
not
no
have
corn
teeth.
left when it comes out.
I have no teeth.
just dumbing it.
Like one
Anyways.
of those the tree cutters that they got from the machines that cut it off and just suck all the branches off of it.
Anyway, so you guys make your way to the tent.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You make your way in. The clowns. They're shaking anyone's hands and patting people's backs.
Oh, please don't touch me.
Give me what's everyone's passes? I know Jeff, yours is high, 18.
15
Mine's also
for
18.
Sal.
18.
14 for Nox.
I say,
The 15 for Broderick.
I'll say Verdun and Trace. You do notice the goblin. Not everybody, but every once in a while, is just a little snip on a coin purse here, tuck it in, like, come on, come see the show. Oh, that's a nice watch, like in his pocket. Just not a lot,
I would
but
like
every
to
once in a
think
while.
he would. I would like to think he tried it on me, and I just kind of shake my head in disappointment. I was like, I don't even have coin for you to steal. I'll
Pat
kinda
him
just
on the
keep
head
walking
as we walk in, as he like goes to sneak in. I don't see it, but I'll like pat him and disrupt the. Just
Although I may notice it, it doesn't.
I don't know if
mean-
it would mean anything to you.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me. I'm just like, it just must be something in order to get in or whatever. I don't fully understand meat culture.
So you all get funneled in, and this crowd is quite large with different fey folk and elves and things like that. As the crowd begins to bustle and they start, as conversations pick up, the tent doors close with just a little bit of light coming in from each entrance point. And you see what some of you would know, I would say Verdun, and anyone and I would say probably Nox, anyone who spends a lot of time primarily in the Feywild, versus people who are just visiting the Feywild, is a Harrigan, a medium-sized rabbit folk. You can see him kind of hop into the center of the crowd. He wears like a little side cape. He's got like finger gloves on. Trying to look nice, but looks like he found it all at Goodwill. Like very much like mismatching, not quite fitting clothes, hopping in. You see the two clowns standing on one entranceway. You see a cage with a large cloth over it. And you see what looks to be a large worm of some sort that's kind of just making circles around the inner circle of the circus tent. Just kind of slowly, every once in a while, he'll sit up, and you can see it's got like a little bit of like eyes right here and a mouth. Somewhat humanoid looking. Very Absalom Mad Hatter, like Alice in Wonderland kind of caterpillar looking guy. As you
This is where they're gonna eat one of them.
as you say that, Verdun, you look over at the large purple worm guy, and he pulls up like looks to be like a hookah, and he starts puffing on it, and smoke comes out all into like the room for like visual effects. As it just like pours into the room, as the Harrigan bounces in and mirrors, reflecting the sunlight from the open part of the tent, with fairies running it, begin to point down at the Harrigan, and he goes, "Hello, hello, welcome!" His voice kind of booming with like a thaumaturgy, and he's like, "Welcome to the show. My name is Agden Longscarf. And we are Name in Progress. Well, we have the show for you today. I hope you're all going to enjoy. First, we have Bongo, our strong man, the bugbear. And you see the bugbear that you saw earlier come out And he comes out like wearing no shirt, and his arms, he doesn't look very beefy, he's just very lanky. And he comes out and he's waving like this with his super long arms, and the Haragon puts out like a metal rod. And the bugbear comes up to it and he picks it up and he struggles to bend it. And then as he does though, he bends it and ties it up into a knot. And then he like holds it up for the crowd. The crowd, they start clapping and this goes on for a little while. It's not entirely interesting. It's a little bit underwhelming.
That hair doesn't stand a chance.
Next segment, you see the two clowns come in. One giant lumbering orc with like white gloves on, and he's riding a unicycle. Like he comes in and like the little goblins riding like one of those old timey 3-wheeled bikes with like the really big wheel. And he comes in riding that. He's like wicked high, and they do this whole shtick like slapstick comedy, hurting each other, falling down, a lot of that stuff. It's humorous. It's nothing exciting. And then the purple worm comes out. They put this platform up, and this purple worm, he circles, and he brings up his hookah, and he begins to blow on it more as smoke comes out and spreads throughout the entire tent, and shapes begin to form in the smoke. And I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Broderick got a 17.
Okay, you succeed.
16.
Succeed.
Trace.
22 for Nox.
Damn.
Nice.
Succeed. That is a failure.
You're a
21
barbarian.
for Verdon.
I rolled a 2.
21. This
I got
is
really good
really-
con too.
This is really appropriate.
You
So,
know,
you guys are
the
watching the
smoke
show in
is
the shapes.
a safety hazard, and should
Oh,
probably be
So,
out.
so Sal, as you sit there and this thing smokes, and you think to yourself, nothing's happening. Nothing's going on. There's nothing. Like this is just a worm smoking smoke, and you just drift off to sleep. As you begin to snore, you look around you, and the rest of the crowd all are beginning to nod off and doze off.
They're gonna miss the good part.
And then,
Here it comes.
as everyone falls asleep, you can see the clowns come out from the corner, and some of the fairies descend down, and they start going through the crowd. And then the Haragon comes out. He's like, "Hey, hold on! You weren't supposed to do that until after my escape act." And he's holding on these like handcuffs, like these shackles on his arms. He's like, "I was supposed to put the dimensional shackles on, break out, and then you're supposed to put them all to sleep." As you can see, the clowns are pickpocketing everyone in the crowd, putting things. The fairies are taking off jewelry, taking off necklaces off everybody in the crowd. It's like, nobody wanted to see your stupid escape act. As you were gonna say,
I want to blast one of the clowns.
do it.
All right,
Do it.
I want to target the orc,
Okay.
and I want to cast an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, I'm just like, I'll watch.
As the heads turn to see that you all have not fallen asleep. What was that, Mike?
It's only
So-
11.
11? And Flash?
Once he launches that, I'm sending the swarm as Mage Hand to go get the cuffs.
Okay, they're currently on him, but do that. 11, as it goes over, you went for the orc?
Yeah.
As it goes over the orc, he whips his head at you as it, like, They're in the crowd, man. So like it almost hits the guy he's pickpocketing behind him, and it hits into like the bleachers. They all look at you as like, oh, it seemed our little trick didn't work on all of you. Chuckles, giggles, get them. As they start to go towards you guys, I'm gonna have everyone roll for initiative.
Perfect.
Nice.
And do we want to do break now, just so we're going into combat with it, or do you want to do it after?
It's a good time to.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a good time, and I'm in a good spot where I have all my notes, but they're a fucking mess. So if I could cut and paste some shit, it would make my day.
Perfect. Let's do initiative rolls, and then we'll go on break. So I can get ready. I just gotta write a little note here. Paper.
Ho, ho, ho. Oh, that's a waste of a nat
Would you
20,
mind
but-
calling it in order, like, from top down?
Like numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the way we always do it. I just
okay.
sorry.
Above 20 to 20.
23.
23
Nice. What's your dex?
plus 3.
Oh, you win.
What's your
Plus
dex?
2.
Okay. 20 to 15.
16 for Broderick.
15 to 10. Right. I'm not looking at anybody's faces.
Wait, sorry, 11 for Vernon.
I mean, I'm sleeping, so I'm guessing.
I'll still have you roll though.
Oh, I rolled.
But
a
I'll
9.
probably no. Say what? 9?
I rolled a 9.
Okay, that's perfect. What was you at Verdun? Sorry, 11. And Sal is at 9. Okay, we'll go to break and I'll roll for the enemies and we'll get back to it.
Alrighty, we
Sounds good.
will be back in 10 or 15.
All right, so
There we go.
Yeah.
Muted. Audio is back up. Screen is back up, and as you do your thing, I'm gonna get all there.
All right. Let me. All right. As you blast the larger clown, it is. I gotta use some split screen stuff here. Hold on. All right. As you blast out at the clown, they head in your direction, and it is Trace's turn. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just sigh real quick and like, all right, here we go, and I'm gonna dead sprint towards the rabbit, and in mid sprint, I'm going to wild shape into a dire wolf.
All right, so you run up to him. Give him a hand. You go. And as you run, Trace's form drops as he becomes a dire wolf. All right.
And that is a bonus action to get there, and because I now have a speed of 50 feet, I can get to him. And I'm going to go ahead and make a bite attack on him.
All right, roll me an attack.
Is he restrained?
No, they are not locked on.
Okay. That is a natural 20.
Fuck yeah, it is.
2 in a row. Okay, we like this. And it's not great damage, but let's see.
He is going to use his reaction to uncanny dodge.
Okay, it's 15 points of damage, so halved is 7. So 7 points of damage to him. And
Right.
that's my turn.
All right, yeah, you go and bite at him as he, quicker than you expect, like ducks underneath. You still scrape him with your teeth, but not as good as you could have been if you hadn't jumped out of your way.
They're just growling at him, and
All right, Nox, you are up next.
All right. So pissed off that I missed him the first time, I'm going to blast him again with another Eldritch Blast. But I am going to quicken this one.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to quicken this one.
Okay, so you bonus action Eldritch Blast. Give me some
Yep.
attacks. Or a attack with Eldritch Blast, right?
I believe it's just one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 beams. Okay. So the first one is a 22.
That hits.
Second one's a natural 20 for a 27.
hell yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
What are these D10 things? Wow, I haven't used one of these in a long time. Okay. So the first one would be 6 points. Second one is 10 points times 2, so 20.
Nice.
And then I will cast another series of Eldritch Blasts with my
Okay.
action.
Gotcha. Yeah, sure.
So that's a 7 for 7. It's 14.
14 hits.
Okay. And 12 plus 7, 19.
Both hit.
That would be 8 points of damage and 14 points of damage. Roll a 10.
8 and 14.
Yep.
Wow, all right. 8 and 14. As you just berate him with Eldritch Blasts. As you do this, you 2 seconds. It changes the music up. As you do this,
I just gotta say that's 40 DPR.
Level 5.
Like not theoretical, like just that's what happened.
yep. So you berate him, but every time you hit him, you hear that that squeaking noise, like like every time it hits him, of his shoes when he walks, and he's going back. You hear his shoes begin to squeak and honk as he walks.
Oh, that's right. I can actually push him back. So as he goes, I want to do each one, push him back 10 feet?
I think so, yeah, so it's 20 feet total.
It'd
So
be
he goes
40.
to the back. Okay, well, you blast him out of the tent.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
40 feet. Okay. Anything else?
I want to just use my movement to get behind some of the other spectators. Shields.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. All right. It is the clown's turn. Let's see. Trace. Sorry, that's Trace. Trace.
Okay.
You look over as you're growling at the hero, and you see the goblin clown pull out what seems to be a toy gun. It looks like it's made of like brightly colored material and metals, but looks very toy-like.
Okay.
It raises its gun at you and pulls the trigger as this phantasmal hand comes towards you out of the little gun. I'm going to roll to hit. 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. It's going to do 2d psychic damage. What's your intelligence right now? What's your intelligence in general? What's your intelligence?
Yeah, so my intelligence in general is a 14.
Yeah. So 6 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's 6, right? Wisdom saving throw 18.
All right, you succeed as the hand tickles you as a wolf. You get the psychic damage, and your wolf form, you shake it off, but you are not incapacitated in any way.
That's good. Okay.
All right, that was that one's turn. Other one's going to use its movement to get up to the tent. And what you see, all of you see coming through the door here after that is a little girl. It comes through the entry to the tent looking scared. We'll put that right about, we'll use, I don't know what mini we'll use. We'll use this cute little kid right here.
Is this the same girl that stole my 2 gold coins?
Nope, different girl.
Oh, okay.
Looks like a different girl, at least. Comes in right about here. Looking all scared next to the crate. It's going to dash in, I guess? No, yeah, it's going to dash in and go towards the audience here. Using its dash. Alright. That's that turn. Alright, now it is Agdom's turn. Long Skies. It is going to... You see off its back, it pulls out like what seems to be a large brand. And it's steaming and hot and metal, like the metal on the end of it is still hot. As he goes in, he goes to attack you. Because you're right in front of him. 18 to hit. I'm assuming that hits, because it hurt before.
Yep, sorry.
7, 8, 9, 10, 14 points of fire damage.
Oh!
And as he brands you, the vision of him is gone. You do not see him. The rest of you, you still see him. But
I don't see him.
Trace, you do not see him. he is going to, since you don't see him, he is going to... And he's still going to hit you again.
Rude, but okay.
He's going to take his dagger out to stab you. Nope, and he fails because you're wildly moving around to try to find where he is. He just misses you. And that is his turn. He's going to use his movement to back up. I'll give you...
I see him now after he tried to attack me again?
No, you do not.
Okay.
Just assume at this point he is invisible to you as far as you are concerned.
Okay.
But you do still will have an opportunity attack if you want to take it. It would just be at disadvantage.
Yeah, why not?
What's up, Jeff?
What do I call this guy?
You can call him he's a Haragon, but you can call him Agdon. Long scarf.
Wait. So he said his name was Advin?
Agdon. Agdon. Agdon.
H-A-D.
I assume 11 does
Thank
not
you.
hit.
No problem. 11 does not hit. As you're wildly thrashing, trying to find him. All right. That is Roderick's turn.
Perfect. We've got... I'm gonna go right in the middle of the ring next to my new friend,
It's me.
Trace.
I'm a wolf right now. Big giant
Ye-
wolf.
I know, you're so cute. So I'm going to cast Ice Knife and toss it at the rabbit.
Okay.
And I failed to roll 6.
Okay. It still explodes even if you don't hit, correct?
It does explode, yep.
So as it goes past, and we'll say it hits into that post, and then I'll need everyone else to do it. I'll need everyone with how many feet?
Oh, it's only 5 feet.
Okay, so nobody's within
yeah.
5 feet where it hits, so it
Just
shatters.
the citizens.
Yep, no, some of them get hit. Nah, actually, it's not even that close. It hits a post right
Yeah.
behind the Haragon. Anything else?
Hunter's mark him.
Okay, Hunter's marked.
Ooh.
I will take that with a red circle. I will go green circle. Hunter marked.
Cool.
All right. Verdon. Yeah. Sal, you're on deck.
All right. Bear with me here. So, I think I want to head in. I want to try to engage something, but what kind of distance are we looking at here?
Let's see. Haragon dude is 50 feet away from you. 55 probably.
Yeah.
The other clown is 35 feet away from you. That child that came in is 45 feet away from you. And the worm is also 50 feet away from you.
All right. I'm gonna go for that clown. I'm gonna head towards that clown that's 35 feet away.
Okay.
And I'm gonna scurry wisp up to that sucker, and I am gonna just totally unload. Totally.
All right.
Totally. It's gonna be amazing.
Give me some attacks.
Let's start with bonus action, and it's just him around me, right?
Yep.
I'm going to summon my astral arms. That's a Dex 16.
Okay. So when he's nearby and you summon him, he has to do a dex?
Yep. Oh, I rolled hot.
He rolled a 16.
That's my DC. So that's 11. What? Halved to 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna open with no. I'm just gonna make 2 attacks.
Okay. Give me some rolls.
Oh wait. I think it's it's a 24. It doesn't matter. I'm rolling with Dex, not Wiz. I should roll with Wiz right now, but
Okay,
does 17 hit?
that does.
Okay, I'll switch it over so I roll with Wiz next time.
Okay.
In the meantime, take that and that. Ha ha! 6 damage and 4 damage. That's a 10 total.
Right. 10 damage total.
I
Slap him with your vines.
actually. Oh shit! You know what? No, that is a plus 3. That's a 16 total
Nice.
because it's off my whiz now. Sorry.
Ah, gotcha. Perfect.
With my free action, I'm just going to whisper. Which one of you is going to eat the other?
With his,
Love it.
I love it. Yeah, awesome. Anything else? That's it. All right, Sally, you're up. The clown goblin just responds with the most insane Joker-like grin it can manage, and it licks its lips.
That's the one.
All right, now,
I'm sleeping, so do I get a
Give
roll
me
at the end of my turn?
another. Yeah, at the end of your turn, you get another Constitution saving throw.
That one's better. That's a 12 plus 7, 19.
As the noise and everything goes around, you open up and you just see hell unleashed. Everyone's fighting. There's a giant wolf in the middle of the thing. You see a clown shooting some sort of ray gun out at the wolf. It's insanity. There's a little kid standing out there.
I'm gonna grab it. Oh wait, no, the kid's not next to me. I'm gonna
No. Like
put
the
my
kid
arms
is
out, hold anybody that's interested in here back. I don't
45 feet away from you. Yeah. The people around you are still asleep.
Okay, well, that's it. It's at the end of the turn, so.
Yep. All right. And let me see the movement of this boy. Not very fast. So we'll go. Ooh, hey! He can reach Verdon. You see the worm start, like caterpillar start on all fours, like coming towards you, Verdon. He is going to make a bite attack against you.
Again, rude.
14? So I'm not looking at you.
Miss.
All right, and he's gonna make a stinger attack at you.
AC 17.
All right.
Throw it on the table.
Yeah, he misses both. So he goes down to bite you as you dodge away.
Just for me?
Oh yeah, it was 13. He goes down to bite you. You jump away. He comes back down with a stinger that comes out of the back of his ass, basically, and goes down to sting at you as you jump to the other side, missing. And when all of a sudden you guys see the crate in the back of the tent begin to shake as the noise and things begins to agitate what's ever in it, as it breaks open. Well, I'm gonna do a strength check. Yeah, as it breaks open, the crate is destroyed. And lumbering out, I can get this into the trash can. Lumbering out is this large, two-headed owlbear.
Oh no.
Its movement is 40 feet. So it is going to run towards Broderick. Just gets on all fours, and both heads just screeching and drive and growling as it runs straight for you. It is going to make 2 attacks at you. Oh, 3 attacks actually. He's going to make 2 at you and 1 at the wolf. So we're going to go 2 beak attacks at you, Broderick. 24 to hit.
Yep.
God.
Oh, that one's gone. ain't bending over for that. Give me a good detail. Come on. Right here. 14 points of piercing damage. 17 to hit.
Yes.
10 more points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to take a claw at Trace.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Yep.
2d8. Ten points of slashing damage to you. As it just, in a rage, both heads like looking this way and that. 2 pecks and a slash at the wolf next to it.
My wolf is looking rough.
Nox, not Nox. Trace, you're up.
Well, seeing as this thing just fucked me up, I am going to bite it. Because it is within 5 feet of one of my companions, I get advantage.
Yeah, pack tactics.
So that is a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Ooh, that's good damage. 13 points of piercing damage.
13.
And I didn't do this for the last guy, but it has to make a strength saving throw.
Correct, for being knocked over, right?
Yeah.
17?
That'll pass.
Yeah.
He's real low.
As it stands up on 2 legs, as you go to attack it, you like into it as it like just kind of bounce off, trying to push it over as you attack it. Anything else?
No, I'm good. I'm good for now.
Alright, Nox, you're up.
All right.
Look up the damage.
Looking at this, I want to move. I'll move my guy around the crowd, just kind of over by Sal, which I think is what, 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then can I? Let's see, for a 20-foot cube, could I fit the owlbear, caterpillar, and goblin in it without getting anyone in there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you do it up in this area. Totally.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do that. So I'll cast. This is the new one. Nathir's Mischief.
Ooh.
So I fill a 20-foot cube I can see within range with Fey and Draconic magic. Roll on the surge table to determine the magical effects produced, and roll again at the start of each turn until the spell ends. And I
Alright,
can
roll
move-
me a d20.
Okay. 2.
2? Okay.
2.
Roll the wild magic surge table.
Oh fuck yeah!
Your
Just-
spell still goes off.
Okay.
That still goes off, but
Okay, so it's
Let-
66.
alright, let's do the spell first, and then we'll do the ramifications.
Sounds good. Let's see. So they need to. Oh, I need to roll on the surge. So it's a 4 on the surge, which is drops of molasses hover in a cube, making it difficult terrain until the start of the next turn.
Okay. So is that
Oh,
that's just difficult terrain. They don't have to roll
Just
anything then.
It's just difficult terrain.
Solid. Alright, 66. That's a good one. You get 3 creatures of your choice take 4d10 lightning damage within 30 feet of you.
Except I am not within 30 feet of any of them.
Ah!
So
It's of your choice, so I feel like that wordage it means you don't have to do it. So I'll say it just crackles across the line there, like in the tent. Just
can we just roll a d6, even it hits people around me? Odd it
sure.
doesn't?
No, yeah, 100%
Chaos.
chaos. I agree.
oh yeah.
It's a 1. So
Yeah, all of the people behind you, not Sal, but like just down. Like 3 people get hit. Roll me damage.
Oh man.
They did.
This
It's
is going to
fun.
determine how many people.
4d10.
Somebody roll me a d20. I want to see something.
Got you.
25 points of damage.
14 for that d20.
Okay. Yeah, at least 3 people are dead. At least 3. All adults, but at least 3 people are dead. And it like kind of scatters off in electric shock, and I'll do a few people wake up, like being in vicinity of that, and they begin to like freak the fuck out and run out of the tent.
That's fair.
Okay. Anything else?
No, if you just look over and see Nox, you just see just a bluish glow to the black eyes and just lightning just surging out.
All right. Varen, you see the clown in front of you. You see multiple duplicates of it just appear, just in front of it, like just pop up. These different goblins appear. We'll say 3 different goblins. There's 4 of them total now. As he casts that's his turn. Other clown's gonna keep moving. Little child is gonna head towards this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna go right there. That ends their turn. It's Agden's turn. Let's see how far away he is. Oh, he can reach you. You see him more than run, but he jumps. He runs and then jumps over the caterpillar and to the other side of you. And he's going to attack you with his daggers. No, he misses. And that was a 5 plus 7.
Did he travel through the difficult terrain?
He jumped over the difficult terrain.
Gotcha. Okay.
Doing like a 20-foot leap. And he will attack. First one was a 9. The second one's above a 17. It's a 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24. 2, 5, 6. So you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Yikes.
There it is.
Ah! Or some equivalent of a plant scream.
Fair enough. Roderick, you're up.
Awesome. So I got the owlbear right there in my face, right?
Yep. You have a 2-headed owlbear right in your face that just pecked the shit out of you.
Cool. So he cast Primal Savagery. So he could like kind of growls, which is kind of weird because he's a soft-spoken dude. He gets his fangs and claws come out of his hands, and he kind of rakes the owlbear.
Alright, give me attack rolls.
Yep. Oh, that was bad. That's a 10.
10 does not hit. You go in to claw at him, and both like the paws like bat it away at the same time. Anything else?
And I guess if I move, that's gonna be. No, I guess I'll stay.
Okay. Verdun, you're up.
I swear I just went. Alright, I'm going to... Let's assess this. How much do I hate each of the individuals that are currently fucking with me? Alright, you know what? Caterpillar guy, I get it. furry guy. I have some sympathies. All right. I'm gonna go for. I believe it's Goblin Clown.
Yep. Goblin Clown.
All right. In that case, let's.
You referred to him as Giggles.
Giggles. That's right. You did say that. Hold on. I'm gonna take a note of that after this.
The big boy with chuckles.
Giggles and chuckles. All right. I may ask you this again later. For now, I am gonna open up with 2 attacks at Giggles here.
All right.
The first
I'm gonna
one.
roll a d20. You go ahead.
All right. First one's a 28. The next is a 22.
Both of those hit. Hold on a minute. All right. You hit him with the first one. Right? Is that how it works? Sorry, mirror image. I roll a d20. I have to roll 6 or higher, and the attack target's a duplicate.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Sorry, 2 duplicates or 8 or higher. Yeah. So his 3 duplicates are up, but you hit him.
Oh, I hit him. All right. So
roll a 5.
That's 11 damage.
Yeah. As you manage to pick out the real one, you hit him for 11 damage.
And then a 22 to hit,
which I rolled on, and you hit a duplicate.
Damn it!
So he only has
you know what?
2 duplicates now.
I rolled really hot, so I fucking deal 11 damage to that duplicate.
Yeah, and that duplicate just fizzles out of existence.
So
you know what though? I think it's about time I burned some key. I am going to bonus action. What do you call it? Flurry of blows.
All right.
I'm gonna do 2 more at him. That's gonna be the first one's a 27,
and you hit him.
Okay, that is only 8 damage. Second one is a 20.
20 all. Give me a second. No, you hit him again.
And then, that's good. Then 11 damage.
He's looking rough. All right. Anything else?
Man, there's a part of me that's like, you should have spread that out and stunned, but I really thought I was hot and dealing it. No, that's it.
All right. You are welcome. Sal, you're up.
Okay. Big owl bear in the center and a large caterpillar. I'm gonna jump over the ledge and start running to my friends that are taking all of this beating. Guys, I'm coming. Don't worry about it. And I'm gonna rage as a bonus action.
Okay. Yep. Roll on your table.
Yep. 6. So until my rage ends, I now have purple glitter all over me.
Okay.
And,
That's amazing.
Protective lights, and I gain +1 to my AC, and anybody that's within 10 feet of me also gains +1 to their AC.
So that'll be Broderick and Trace.
So I got 40 feet of movement, so I can get right.
Yep.
So I was hoping to get kind of in between them.
Let me see. You were here. That was only 30 feet, so you have 10 feet of movement. So you're trying to get where?
I like
here?
Right in the middle of them.
That's kind of a hard space, so it's a big wolf and a centaur.
Can I get on this side of Broderick?
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna spin it around and take 2 attacks. Reckless at both of them, 1 at each.
All right.
like
1 at each head.
Yeah, 1 at the owl bear, 1 at the caterpillar, if I can.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, totally. And it's a great axe, but it's wood.
Yeah, it's just I think it's a wood with a huge fucking burl at one end.
Yeah. No, just do bludgeoning instead of slashing.
Okay. So the first one is a fuck you. That's a natural 20.
Yeah,
Nice.
So that is I don't know. That's a 26 minus 5 for no, reckless is just advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
26.
Yeah, so 26 on the first one. Natural 20.
Oh.
The die. Where'd my die go? That's 10 points, so 20 plus 3. So 23 points of damage to the owlbear.
Yep.
And I'm gonna slam it back to the next guy. That's 14 plus 6. Oh, that
hits.
With advantage. 13, so
Damn.
20 minus, 20.
20. So 20 points of damage to the worm.
The second one only takes 7 points of damage.
No. 7 points. Okay.
It was the 20.
Perfect. Anything else?
I'm just like, come on, hit me, and I'm gonna like wink at whoever is closest to me,
The caterpillar looks at you and goes, all right. And for a 19.
Yeah, that hits. My AC sucks.
So that's 11 points of piercing damage as it bites you.
Okay, half, right? So the 5.
And this thing can't do that other thing to you, so you're good.
All right.
You're gonna hit more. You're gonna do one more attack with a stinger.
Ooh, yeah, bring it.
19 to hit.
Ah, that hurts.
Or
You got a good jab on you.
5 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
All right, that's a 5 knocked down to 2. And the Constitution saving throw, that's 19.
That is success. Alright, so you don't take any poison. Alright.
Yeah.
That was Calvert's turn. Owlbear is also pissed at you, but it'll do one on you and one on Brother. Because it's got 2 heads about it. Actually, he's got 3 people in front of him, so he's gonna go for all 3.
All right.
We'll start with you, Sal. 24.
Yeah. I'm a big old cow,
Yep.
man. I mean, there's plenty of places to hit
12.
on me.
12 points of piercing damage to you.
All right, down to 6.
14, Broderick.
That is my AC.
Yeah,
All right.
Are you within 10 feet of me?
Yep.
You
So it's
get
18.
+1, so your AC is 15.
It's 15.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh.
Either way, yeah, it misses you just by that much with that protective aura,
Right.
and then it's going to attack with its claws to the wolf. 23 to hit, and then it's 2d8. Twelve points of slashing damage. As it's just wildly flailing and pecking at everything in front of it.
12 to Trace?
Yeah, to Trace.
Yeah. I dropped my wolf.
You're
form.
back. You're back to being you.
I am. A little bit of that carried over.
All right. Knocks you up.
Trace would be up, right?
Sorry, Trace, you're up.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Awesome. So being back into my form. What kind of armor are enemies wearing here?
Well, the owlbear wears none.
Fair.
The clowns don't seem to be wearing any armor.
Is anything on the big caterpillar guy like metal?
No, not really. None of your... The only one person who has maybe a little bit of metal on them is the herring gun, which has studded leather, so there's some metal, like, studs in there, but nothing that I'm assuming heat metal or something along that lines would affect.
Okay, that's kind of a shame. So instead, I am.
Oh, you know
going-
what? You know what? Sorry. His branding iron that he is holding is metal. He's not wearing any metal, but he is holding that branding iron.
No. Yeah, that's fine.
And actually, you don't see him.
Right, which is why. Okay, too easy.
He is invisible to
I-
you.
Am going to
'Cause
instead.
You'll see on your neck that, see on like your arm or something that there is a brand
And
in the skin.
I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave.
All right. Where are we going with this?
Yeah.
That's a big one.
That's kind of big here. Like in a line like this, so I hit these two guys, and
So
it's
you
gonna
hit-
crash this way. Well, it doesn't hit any of my guys, but it's gonna like come up here and then crash down going this way.
Right. I'm not seeing what direction you're talking
Oh.
about. Sorry.
I thought.
No, like this way, or this
Yeah.
way. This way into the audience.
So like, how'd you? Oh, like this. Okay. It's gonna go like this and then crash this way. So I'm gonna rise it at
This,
at this angle.
and then go this way towards the doorway.
Yeah. Yep.
Sure. What's the save on that?
Yeah. So it is. Dex save.
Okay. That sucks to be the caterpillar. Although he rolled a 19, minus 2,
that still passes.
17. Any damage? Is it half damage?
Yeah, half.
Okay, and then the owlbear, 15 for him.
Oh, that's a fail.
Okay.
So the owlbear takes 21 points of damage.
And you just
force
watch
damage.
the owlbear float out of the tent, like dead.
Nice.
Like on the outside of the tent.
And caterpillar would take 10 points of damage.
10 points. And are they not moved or anything?
That's a great question. This is like my first time using this spell. It's pretty fun.
I've only used this spell once, and it was just to put a fire out on top of myself.
Each creature in the area must make on a failed save. It takes 48 bludgeoning damage as knocked prone.
Okay, so he's prone.
Yeah, it takes half as much damage as knocked prone. The water then spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing
Gotcha.
unprotected flames.
So everyone's feet are just soaked right now. Verdun, you can actually, as you stand there, your vines begin to soak up the water, and it kind of just travels up. It's refreshing for you.
I do that thing where you go,
Yep.
All right. Anything else, Trey?
No, I'm gonna save my other wild shape for now.
All right, Nox.
All right. So before I do anything, I need to move my cloud of Fey energy.
Okay.
So I want to shift it to the right to get in the caterpillar, the goblin, and
So you're gonna put it where the heron gone and put it where Verdun is.
yeah, I believe in my boy. He'll be okay.
All right. Is there any news? It's just difficult terrain.
No, I have to re-roll.
Oh, okay.
So every turn I have to re-roll
Gotcha.
once.
I live in the wild.
You are the wild.
Alright, so this one's a 1. So the smell of apple pie fills the air, and each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by me until the start of your next turn.
Okay. Clown.
Including me, right?
Including you.
Oh, yeah. Same?
That worked.
Me
too.
Wisdom save.
I
Yep.
enjoyed this one already. All right, I am whiz loaded, so be careful.
Save is a 15.
Yeah. All right, Giggles fails,
Nice.
so he is charmed by you. Herringon. Ooh, the Herringon's charmed by you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, purple worm, little worm, succeeds. So caterpillar is not charmed by you.
Okay.
So the Herringon and Giggles is.
Awesome.
And so am I.
Oh, you failed?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Roll the 2.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna call light blue charmed.
I am concentrating on this spell, by the way. I
Alright.
forgot to mention that.
That's all right, and we'll say pink is concentrating. All right.
Yep. So I want to move.
Delicious.
I'm gonna move my guy just to the other set over here.
Where?
I just
Okay,
moved
yep.
him right over there.
All right, dope.
So I'm just a little closer, and I am going to. Let's. You know what? Let's Eldritch Blast the caterpillar.
So was that other spell a bonus? That was a bonus action.
No, it's just a concentration effect. So every
Oh, okay,
round.
so you just every round you roll. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have to refresh it.
That's
Not.
cool. I understand. So yeah, give me attack rolls.
Okay.
Who are you attacking? Sorry.
The caterpillar.
Okay.
So the first one is a dirty 20.
Hits.
Second one, that cocked. That would be a 14.
To hit.
Yep.
Both hit.
Okay. First one is 10 points of damage. Second one is only 5 points of damage.
Still looking pretty rough. You finally drops. It's like been holding on to like hookah the whole time. He finally drops it at that, and it shatters across the like ground where the water is. He doesn't look happy about it.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay. Giggles is going to. He can't do anything to you. That doesn't mean he can't attack Verdun. I don't think, right? Charmed by you means he's just charmed by you.
Good question.
Yeah, it's.
I think it's just he can't attack me.
Yeah. Alright, he is going to take the opportunity. No, he can't do that. He can't afford that. He's just going to attack Verdun. 16 to hit. Verdun? I can't remember.
Right now, 17.
Actually
Nice.
18. 18 right now. You're with it.
Oh,
Oh,
actually,
nice.
17 plus 1 is what I
All
meant
right.
to.
Well, it misses anyways. He goes to attack you, and you can see on his hand this little metal device. It looks like a wind-up toy. He goes to like slap you with it, but you get out of the way, and you can see some static charge around his hands as he's just giggling and laughing.
If I could, with my free action, I want to do a weird dance that kids do.
Yeah.
Gaming, you know.
Okay. So this kid is gonna run over towards Trace. She's gonna walk up to you and go, "Excuse me," and put her hand on you. For a 21?
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. As you are hit with an electric shock of. Oh wow. 19 points of lightning damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
As it hits you with this shocker, and then in a puff of smoke, it's the orc clown, and it starts just laughing gutturally as it transforms from a little kid back to its original form. And that's its turn. And he is just laughing. Laughing.
Oh, I'm gonna remember this.
Agden is going to attack Verdun again because he's right there. And why wouldn't he? He's going to try to hit you with his brand. His branding iron. 13 doesn't hit you, I know that.
Nope.
Nope. Both miss against you, Jeff. Fucking A. Yeah.
I am winning really well this whole section, and it's only because of luck.
Yeah.
But that's nothing to
Roderick,
do with
you're
anything else.
And Verdun, you're on deck.
Cool. Oh, great. Broderick's gonna go over to the rabbit. So I can move it. You.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to do a saving throw for wisdom.
See if you're charmed by your buddy.
Like they,
Oh, I got an 18.
Pass.
Nice. And then I'm just gonna take out my short sword, and I'm gonna hit him with it, or at least try to.
Which one are you hitting? Sorry.
The rabbit.
Okay.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
Sweet.
He's going to use his reaction this turn and do uncanny dodge.
Okay. Question.
Yep.
Does that still count towards my swarm hitting him?
It will take. He will have all damage he receives on that attack, which accounts to your swarm as well.
So he dodges all of it.
Well, he takes half damage on whatever damage
okay.
you give him.
Cool.
So total up all the damage and he'll have it.
Half of 9. No, wait. Okay, so 6. He takes 6 because it's 12 total.
Okay. He is a fast bugger.
Yep. Crazy rabbit. Alright, that's it for me.
Okay. Let me get back to that page. And Verdun, you're up.
I forgot Hunter's mark damage, but I'll do that next time.
Oh, just tell me what it is. We'll pump it in.
What? Sorry, I was trying to
add 2 more to that. It was a 4.
Okay. There.
All right. That clown is still alive.
He is.
All right.
Surprisingly, both are.
Well, I'm gonna stay to the little guy right near me, the little goblin clown, Giggles, I believe.
Giggles, yeah.
I'm gonna whip this shit out of Giggles with some little vine hands of mine.
Love it.
That's gonna be an absolute natural 1, and and then a modded 20.
Modded 20 hits.
For an average of 9 damage so far.
All right. You whip him. You cross his face. He begins to laugh and just starts laughing uncontrollably. And I need. Hold on. Everyone within 5 feet of him to make a dexterity saving throw. So pretty much you, just you.
Nice.
How's a 16 do?
Let me check. You succeed. So you take half damage. As he's giggling and laughing and expanding. For 6 points of damage after he, like a balloon, pop! With a loud pop sound like comes from a balloon. And his skin and clothing, it's all there like he was made of balloons.
But he's gone?
But he's dead.
So they're not going to eat him, and he's not going to eat anymore.
They're not eating anyone.
Well, what are they? I can smell it.
They're cooking food, and the drums are made out of skins of animals.
I mean, It all sounds the same to me. You understand where I'm coming from? I'm gonna bonus action flurry of blows at eeny, meeny, miny, the rabbit guy.
Okay. Give me some rolls.
First one is a 19, and then the next one will be a not gonna hit an 11.
The 19 hits. 19 just hits.
All right. Take 10 damage, and I think I'm gonna burn a stunning strike. Do I have a stunning strike? Where the fuck do I not have it yet? Oh no, I do. Okay. Con 16.
Fail.
Failed?
Yep.
All right. Can I color that with like some kind of thorn?
I was thinking the same thing. Like you whip him, wrap around, and like this thorn just and he paralyzed. Done.
And I couldn't think of a better way to end my turn.
All right. Sal, you're up.
Okay. Still got this big caterpillar guy, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna look at Broderick. I'm gonna flip my axe around, grab it with two hands, and be like, "You got to put the back elbow up, and you put your legs under your shoulders. And I'm gonna lift the leg and just fucking hit this guy right in the face like a baseball, recklessly."
Give us some rolls, baby.
I got a 13 and a 9, so 13 plus 7 is a dirty 20.
That hits.
And it's
He's a big target.
Yeah, 9 plus 3, so 12 points of damage on the first one.
12. You bust into the flesh of this caterpillar, and his face is just like concaved in as he just laying there, this big slug-like corpse.
Okay. So he's dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spin around to Trace and see the other creepy clown there. And I'm gonna start running to him while I'm shouting back at Broderick. I'm like, now this one is a little bit different form, and I'm gonna take it one-handed and just like I'm hitting a tennis ball with a serve into the orc tent. But I really want to describe it in dad ways as it's going on because it's the only
I love it.
Fun.
It's not really necessary.
Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Fuck yeah.
That's 4, so 8 plus 3, that's 11 points of damage. And
how many?
Now, Trace, your AC is up by 1 because I'm next to you.
Oh yeah.
Right. How many points of damage that was that?
That was 11. It was I rolled a 4, doubled to 8 plus 3 is 11.
Okay. I need you and Trace to make dexterity saving throws as this orc clown begins to expand, and his arms are like the blueberry from Willy Wonka, he's just expanding and
8.
I have advantage on dex saves against effects that you can see well, not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
You can definitely see this.
Okay.
18 for me.
I need
succeed.
This. I'm so not dexy. 15's my high.
Oh, hey, you both succeed. You take no damage as this clown just pops, and his body parts and skin is just there's no insides. It's just floats down like rubber balloon. All right. And your turn.
Bonus action. I'm gonna go invisible. That's it.
All right. Trace, you're up. You're up. You got one target left.
Yeah, I can't even see the target.
Nope.
So I'm just gonna kind of be like, alright, well, good job, guys. Let's see if we can find these manacles, and I'm gonna, or the shackles, and I'm gonna start looking around for the fucking shackles.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll. Everyone else, we'll go to Nox next.
Okay.
17.
17. Okay. Nox, what are you doing?
Okay, I want to move my cloud 10 feet just so it encompasses just the rabbit.
Okay.
And let me roll on the chaos table for that. It's another 1, so he has to do a whiz save. Well, does he if he's stunned?
No, he's stunned. He's already charged by you and he failed, so.
Okay. All right. So there's that, and then I am just going to. Yeah, I'll just blast him.
Okay.
The new booming blade. Ooh. That's a 10. Does it have advantage because he's stunned?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. All right, so it's a 10 for the first one.
No, that misses.
And then it's a 24. So then a 24. Or,
that hits.
Yeah. And that would be 6 points of damage.
6?
Yep.
He's looking rough.
And I want to blast him 10 feet in a straight line.
All right.
Yeah, just like up.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Clowns are dead. He gets one more turn. Verdun, you get a opportunity attack as he tries to get the fuck out of there.
Done
He's
till
trying
the
to
end
run
of
out.
the end of next turn.
Oh, he's stunned. That's right. Sorry, I have to do my... I forgot about that. He's stunned. Ignore me. I'm dumb. Thank you. He's stunned. He can't do shit.
Love them,
Good.
kind of.
He can't do shit. He's stuck there. He's stunned right now until it's Trace's turn again.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no, wait. We had your turn.
It was.
You did have
Veridon's turn.
It was
though.
Baradin who stunned him.
Yeah, it's Verdun who stunned him. Verdun stunned him? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm confused. Anyways, yeah, no, so he's fucked. So, go on.
Go on, then.
Go on, then. It is Broderick's turn. Motherfuckers.
All right, and he's still stunned, right?
Yeah, he's out.
Can I then try to take the manacles off?
Yeah. They're just on his side at this point, like hanging off of his belt.
Oh,
But with him stunned, it's not hard.
all right, I'm yanking those.
All right, you got him. Using your mage hand, or are you coming up to him?
I'm gonna just reach down and grab
Okay.
them.
Oh, you have to move a little closer to him, but no big deal.
Yep. I'm just checking with something else real quick.
I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer here, but I think the best thing about this show so far has been that oversized grass seed that Mr. Den bought us.
Grass seed.
I'm gonna if anyone else doesn't stop me, I'm gonna take some rope and actually just tie him up.
I can't
Sure.
see what you're tying up, so.
Yeah. As far as it concerns you, he is tying up nothing.
Nothing.
But yeah, give me a survival check to see how
Yeah,
good
yeah.
your knot is. I would put tying a rope under survival skills.
I'm proficient in that, but I rolled a 5, so I only got 10.
It's a knot.
Just
You
a-
got him tied up. He's a little rabbit guy.
I tied a rabbit.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, you guys can say combat's over, unless you're just gonna beat the shit out of him.
Oh, let's eat him.
Nox will
Nice.
walk over to the rest of the people.
Sure.
It's about time.
And I'll drop
he-
the concentration too. Sorry.
Okay, he's still unconscious at the moment. If there's anything you guys want to do, look around for at the moment until he. I'll say it'll give you some time to do a few things if you want to before he regains consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pick him up. I'll go over and just pick him up.
Yeah. Okay, got him by the ears.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Both ears up
Um,
over his head. Sure.
you don't for this entire time, Trace. You see nothing. You do not see him.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, I'm just like, guys, what are you doing?
I look at Vernon and be like, "Is this the meat that they're cooking, or they're gonna eat?" You're talking about it.
I'm pretty sure it is.
As you guys do that, he starts to gain consciousness, and he goes, ah, whew, and he like starts like
I want to pull a
Moving
dagger
around.
on him.
Guys, I want to be clear. I don't have any interest in eating meat, but I was really hoping to see someone do it.
He's pointing at me. Sorry, we're just trying to make a living.
Where's that voice coming from?
I'm gonna move around. Pull him right here. Right.
It's over there.
here. And
It's the hair
like,
that we're about to
the-
cannibalize.
I'm
I'm gonna, like,
How
reach
about
my
the-
hand out.
Here, sorry, and he'll wave
Drop
his
it.
hand as the
Yeah.
brand disappears. He'll wave his hand as the brand disappears, and then he apparates in Sal's hands.
I smile a little
Trace.
bit, and then I punch him in the face for shaking me.
You punch him in the face. Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on. Give me a roll and give me some damage.
Yeah, I got him grappled, right? He's tied
He's
up.
got
I'm
advantage,
holding
right?
him.
Advantage.
Oh. Ooh,
By
I
far
got
advantage.
Okay, so
Holding a rabbit up.
unarmed strike. Oh, I have a +4 to that, so that
Well,
is a
I'm not sure we're
21
the
to
good
hit.
guys.
21 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Only 2 points of damage.
He has 5, so he's looking pretty rough as you punch him.
As he struggles, I'll just put the dagger back up to him.
Okay, in fact, take whatever you want. Take anything. I'm sorry.
Oh, that
Hey.
felt good.
You guys want to see a cool trick? I'm
No.
gonna
Well-
go invisible again, so it just looks like a rabbit suspended midair.
No,
Just for
no,
6
no.
seconds.
Can't you only do that one? I mean, that's
Decorate.
fine.
No, I
You
can
usually
do it
can
3
only do that
times.
once per day. Oh, 3 times? Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Oh, yeah, proficiency now.
Out of,
So, Nox, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, just out of character, what do we want him for? Just,
I got a
Need
question.
shackles.
I think we were gonna eat him.
So-
Didn't we decide that you guys were gonna split him? And I'd watch.
Varden, no, thank you. No, thank you. That is good idea. Good idea. Just give me a
Not a good
second.
idea.
So I hold up the shackles. Could you tell me a wee bit about what these things do exactly?
Oh, sure. I'll tell you. I'll tell you anything. He looks at the down at the dagger. See, those things, they're usually just for show, but they keep people from, like me or other people with more magical means from teleporting or running away or anything like that. They keep them where you want them.
Perfectly explained. Thank you very much. I'll be taking them. Thank you.
Right? Okay. Sure. Have anything? I got other things. Just please don't kill me.
I'm gonna be touching his fur and like pinching at it and like.
Give me
This
an
is-
intimidation roll.
This is what a rabbit person looked like.
Look at him. You always talk this much. You know, my big.
I don't have to.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't have to talk. I don't have to talk at all. I can be perfectly quiet.
So I think we should be giving someone.
He's scared shit, like little pellets. Because he's totally making Winnie the Poohing it. Like he has no fancy.
I think you should be giving some of this coin back to the folks here, if you don't mind.
Sure, it's all back there, all our storage, and he points to like the back room where the crate was. You can have all of it. I promise. I'll retire. I'll just leave. We'll leave.
Nox, do you want to handle that?
what are the chances you'll tell others about us?
Would you like me to tell others about you?
Absolutely not.
As soon as he says that, I'm gonna plunge the dagger.
He's just dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Messy.
That sounds like a
Messy.
no.
Oh, at least we got the shackles.
Yes, you did. He said there's some other things in the back if you'd like to go back there, if you wanted to release a coin or anything like that.
Plus, he released a bunch of fertilizer here.
I know that's
I'm not
probably
gonna mess
put.
with that.
I'm gonna pick it up and put it in a pouch.
Okay. You pick up some Paragon pellets. They're bigger than a regular rabbit pellet, but they're same consistency. Like, you know, like...
they're dry though, right?
Yeah, no, they're pretty dry. They're a dry turd.
Okay.
Do they look like Whoppers?
Yeah, they look like
Little
Whoppers.
Whoppers.
Totally.
Oh, that's
So-
so wrong, Governor. Oh my god.
Broderick goes and tries to find the coin stash.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
My
Yeah.
kids are gonna be like, "Hey, Dad, you want one of these Whoppers?" I'm like, "You mean Peregrine pellets?"
Never again.
Paragon pellets. Oh,
That's an 11.
Sure, it's not a difficult. He pointed out where it is. It just takes you a little bit longer. You see a chest. You see a little desk back there, like a mobile one. The chest has like 500 gold in it, seemingly from what they
Damn.
pickpocketed or sales or a combination of each.
Okay, so he picks it up and brings it back to the center ring where everyone else is.
Sure. I'm gonna say what else you find over there while you're looking around.
Mm-hmm.
While you're all looking around, I'm assuming.
Is there anyone still awake?
People begin to wake up, and they start. As they do, they're starting to like get the fuck out.
Alright, I want to kind of set it up like it was a conflict between the worm and the rabbit.
Most don't care, but you do. And any questions?
Anyone
that
who
arise-
looks like they do,
yeah,
I want to just turn, change my face,
Yeah.
and just intimidate them.
sure. Now, most of them, you intimidate those who are interested, and everybody else is just leaving. Other things you find while you're there are two. What you notice on the Harangon is he wears two, like, gauntlet bracers of, like, dark leather with flames etched on the sides of them. And... sorry, I'm finding my sheet. You find that. On the Harangon as well, he is wearing a ring. And in the back there, you see a jar full of, like, bronze liquid. But other than that, it's just the money.
Okay.
So just pure, useless garbage.
Pretty much.
So Broderick brings all that back. And could someone check the Harangon for belongings or anything like that? Just curiosity. And then
I'm gonna go check around the ground near the Harangon to see if Mr. Den missed any of the fertilizer.
So I'm not fucking around with identify for these games. I'm just gonna tell you what you find. Like enough. I'm not fucking around with that. So like, but you guys, after some time and taking a look at things, you find a ring of evasion. Which is what the Harangon had on him.
okay.
The bracers are gauntlets of flaming fury.
Holy shit.
Cool.
And the liquid, bronze liquid, is molten bronze skin. It is half plate variant.
Is that temporary?
It is, nope. It is a immediate, you pour that onto your body and it forms, you can wear, it's basically bronze armor skin. And you can wear it under your clothes, but it's half plate armor. I believe. Let me double check on it. But
Could use something like that.
That is incredible.
I wouldn't
And-
mind
and-
having high AC.
I'll tell you what I love most about it is purely like it's bullshit, but like because
Yeah.
mechanically it's half plate, but like I love the wearing it underneath being part of you. Like I like that it can't be.
also, when you're wearing it, you have resistance to fire damage, and the armor does not impose disadvantage on dexterity stealth checks.
So I just pull that right on.
You just see, like in symbiote like quality as he attunes to it, it just like covers like your not your hands, but your forearms in here. This is perfect. You're a centaur. It's not covering your horse part of your body. It's
No.
just covering the chest and arms like a molten bronze skin.
I'm sexy. I'm just kidding.
Like I said, a ring of evasion and the gauntlets of flaming fury, which I can tell you what those do as well.
I wouldn't mind hearing that.
I mean, obviously, the ring of evasion is a ring of evasion. You can cast evasion. I can't remember how many times, but while you wear both of these gauntlets, any non-magical weapon you grasp with either gauntlet is treated as a magic weapon. As a bonus action, you can use the gauntlets to cause magical flames to envelop one or two melee weapons in your grasp. Each flaming weapon deals an extra 1d6 fire damage, and the flames last until you sheath or let go of either weapon. Once you use it, you can't use it till next time.
Damn.
What was that damage on it?
An extra 1d6 fire damage on a hit.
Awesome. That's what I thought. That's what I had. But I was like, sometimes I'm like 4 words behind you, you know, as I'm playing catch up.
And you know, let's just double check on the ring of evasion while we're at it. 3 charges. You gain 1d3 charges at dawn. When you fail a dexterity saving throw while wearing it, you can use your reaction to expend a charge and succeed that saving throw instead.
Ooh, and the wording was key. When you fail, which means you don't have to declare it. That's fucking huge. That's
big.
huge, fellas. Does someone want to claim that? I'm not gonna put my
I don't
leaf
need
in
it.
the ring.
No, I
don't need it?
think you guys should really, you know, take these items and put them to good use. I think you guys, you know, this would put you over the top. You don't have to worry about me. I got the form. So. Years.
We'll say, as you guys discuss and disperse, we will pick up next time when we head into the domain of Charlemagne, the Candy King, where we pick up our next party member, Willie, and continue
Hey,
on.
good job. That was fun.
That was
That's
awesome.
great.
That was a good job.
Fucking tight, man.
So
Good
hey,
fight.
we'll
That
be
was
back
tight.
next Tuesday. So we're running.
How would
Yes.
how would you know if we come online though?
I mean, you gotta talk.
And make sure you follow,
Oh,
hit those notification bells, so you can see when we're live.
there you go. See?
I get Andy every time still.
You know, I should just print out. I should like listen back at the end of every session and just write a script and post it right here. I still wouldn't look at it, you know. Not for sure.
All right, we'll see you
Never
all next